let you know I'm too nice. I'm a cold nigga, only right I rock ice. So fresh to death, I'ma probably die twice. When they study on my moves, look like Kobe highlights. Off top, let you know I'm too nice. I'm a cold nigga, only right I rock ice. So fresh to death, I'ma probably die twice. When they study on my moves, look like Kobe highlights. I'm Black Mamba in the booth, pre-gaming with a joint. Even if they tie my hands, they gon' still feel my point. I'ma still talk my shit.
Hey, though, what's poppin', man? It's your boy, Ray Guevara.
It's your boy, Kese.
It's the Take and Bake Podcast, home of the highest takes on the motherfucking net. You feel me? Back at it again. What's up, young man?
What's going on, man?
Why you got that dumb-ass smile on your face to just set it off?
Why my smile gotta be done?
Because it is. It's not a normal smile.
Why your smile not done?
Because my smile is fucking awesome, nigga.
Yeah, all right. I'm not gonna judge your smile,
no,
bro. But
because the reason I'm saying that yours is dumb is because I know you're looking at me like that because you want to say something about winning that push-up bet. That's why you have that look on your face. 1,000%.
You think so?
Yes, 1,000%.
That wasn't on my mind.
Okay.
But you could go on and drop down and give me 20.
Okay.
No, Mike.
You ain't even going to, nigga, so rude, not even going to introduce a guest. We got a motherfucking special guest in the building. What's up, man? Who in here?
What's going on, man?
Why do niggas?
Your player, partner, family, friend. You know
my nigga with the R&B voice.
A.K.A. Frank Nitty, man.
Hey, why everybody come in here with the R&B voice every time they do a fucking intro? Every single time.
They be listening to
nigga
you.
Like the old school KBLX, nigga, like too smooth for motherfucking school, man. Oh, man. Look at this. Joe Sway, you still white? Oh, yeah. Got confirmation Joe is still white, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and get these motherfucking push-ups out the way.
Oh, man, you gonna do your thing. He wanna do it. My shit ain't ready, huh?
Sound familiar, huh?
Okay. I'm gonna go and get the last 10. It's all good. Betting against the Niners. Nigga, you goofy. Why would you do that? You gonna take Justin Fields, nigga. You ain't never been to 63rd, nigga.
This nigga's hilarious. Tell you about you ain't never been to no fucking 63rd. That kind of smell dope. What kind of weed is that?
Oh, man, you know.
I don't know. That's why I asked, nigga.
I mean, you do if you took a wild guess, but nah, here's some Blue Cooks.
This nigga will not smoke nothing different ever in his life. He won't even attempt to. You know there's other weed out there, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
There's other weed out there.
Gotta go with what you know.
What you on?
I'm on that Gary Payton, man. That DP Stokely.
Oh, that deep. That's what he should have named it.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. You know, he coaching, a hoop team. They got their first win against UC Merced this week.
Oh, damn, they started already? Is it junior college?
No, it's a private college, is how it was phrased to me. And they play at UC Merced,
like
so.
Holy Names?
Holy Names is still Division III, I believe. So, I to be honest, I don't know the certification exactly, but I know nigga got his first win against UC Merced. So,
yeah, no, that's raw. Yeah, he got his coaching job, and he took that job for a reason.
Facts. And it's in the town,
Yeah.
Just get back to the roots. How you like the weed, though?
Oh, man, I love it. You know what I'm saying? That shit top shelf. That shit is 93.
Yeah. I smoked that shit. Shit, we was just smoking it right now. That shit definitely some rope. So y'all can find that. Go grab it. Shout out to the good folks. Feel me at V-Town Farms too, by the way. That Calistona shit be having niggas loaded.
30% or better.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the old school. I got my hyphy on today, Keys. I'm like, you'll be proud. I got some sherbet.
Okay, I thought you were smoking a blunt wrap like you used to.
If I was smoking a blood wrap, you was smoking a cigarillo and still left a little bit of the guts inside of it. Just because you had to stretch the weed out.
Never.
Damn, nigga.
I be having to take some weed out my blunts. I can't speak for everybody else.
What way more, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
Hey, I see where you're going.
Okay. I digress, nigga.
Real funny, Fonzie.
Look, I digress, nigga. But shit, let's kick it off how we always do. Get into the NFL. If this is your first time listening to this shit, we call it the niggas Felice over here because that's what type of time they on. But before I dive, did you see the Kaepernick shit on Netflix yet?
Yeah, I watched that shit.
So,
I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah. What was your thoughts? I seen a little bit of it. I haven't completed it. White people were mad, and so is Jason Whitlock.
They definitely was. I don't know. I mean, I got the message for sure. You feel me? I just don't.
There's never been that many black people in Turlock, to my knowledge. That was my biggest takeaway from the first episode. It's in between.
Yeah,
It's like a
it's
series on Netflix, but he's narrating this shit, but he also has an actor playing him when he was a youth.
Yeah, it's like
episodes or is just one long?
It's like 4 episodes.
it's like 8.
8, 4, nigga. Times by 2, divide. Nigga,
Nah, I was just
subtract,
telling him in
math.
case the nigga went to go watch him and he like, oh, this nigga Ray lied. I gotta watch 8.
Man, I be high. But yeah. So what did you think?
Man, honestly, I mean, it was a cool movie. You feel me? He could definitely, if you didn't get the message, then you just don't want to get the message. The shit was clear as day, and from the draft to his cornrows to, it was basically, you know, just fucking putting all the stereotypes on blast.
What I didn't get is, I mean, maybe it's because he's like local, but like all the fucking negative feedback from it. This ain't shit that he ain't already pretty much said and reflected on already.
Yeah.
So why was people acting like the one thing I don't understand? You may feel like, okay, why did he get so serious about that shit so late in life? Blah blah blah. This is a black dude who got adopted by white parents in a predominantly white area. Like, it's a culture shock when you figure out certain things for the first time.
Yeah.
Just period. So people are like, oh, he's really oppressed. He was a millionaire and he was adopted by white people. What? It's not about that. It has nothing to do about that. He had no idea half the shit that we grew up knowing, Joe, even you being white, shit that realities that we saw and we know. He had no fucking clue until he got 15. Yeah. That's wild, nigga. And then just think by the time you get in your 20s and you got some money and you got some say-so and you done been through this, that, and the third, of course you gonna OD and go feel it like a super way. You know what I mean? Like, I finally can say something about this shit. This shit is fucked up. Like, and that's the thing I don't get, right? Is why everybody was so in a fucking uproar. It's not new information. People would act like this nigga's story ain't already been told a million times, you know?
They're not listening.
No, and it's just like you said, though. It's not because the information not there. It's because they don't want to listen to this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just interested. I still gotta watch the rest, but I pretty much seen it. It's definitely not that many black people in Turlock though.
Yeah, I think I probably only been there once.
Yeah, probably for a game or some shit like that.
Exactly.
Like, no, like leisure shit. Shout out to Turlock though. That nigga, cat with braids was a rare sight. That had to be some interesting shit growing up there. I'm glad I grew up in Fairfield, where the white people was normal. God,
Well, pretended to be normal.
yeah.
Not the cops.
Yeah, oh, well, yes, you know.
You want to hear something?
I have nothing else to do.
My shoulder cracking from Fairfield PD, man. That motherfucker tore me up.
Man, see, Colin ain't never seen no shit like that.
Hey, he said, the cop said, hey, what race are you? I said, Indian. He said, casino or Slurpee? I said, what? Fairfield.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They didn't get taught that at the academy though. But
They kicked you out.
not I. Not I. I was never in attendance. I can tell you that fully. You know, I got my own stories. Las Vegas PD made sure that was my reality. But transitioning, since we was talking about Cap, I know you got a hat on. You know what I'm saying? But Kese is not bald, ladies and gentlemen. He had made a bet saying he would go full Michael Jordan bald.
I was going to the slide
if he
for
lost.
sure.
The nigga was real nervous in that third quarter.
I wouldn't.
The nigga was real nervous in that third quarter. He was shaking. He thought he was gonna have to cut that shit off.
I'm gonna keep it lit.
This
I
nigga
honestly
was scared.
forgot.
Would you was gonna keep sideburns too, or you was just gonna be bald with a
Nah,
goatee?
I don't got sideburns right now, so why would I do that? But look,
Looking like Ron
for sure, I forgot I even said that until my phone started blowing up when Justin Fields scored that touchdown. Niggas like, wait, you really going bald? I'm like, yeah. But you know, we handle business. I think Shanahan seen my tweet and I sent them to drop 3 at halftime, so he turned up.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure he went in there and played Lil Wayne at halftime for motivation.
You know that's his guy.
Man, you so no point you thought you was gonna have to go baldy.
It was like a 40% chance I was going bald for sure. Our offense started off slow as fuck, so you
Jimmy
gotta,
Vick.
You gotta. Hey, that's my guy.
Jimmy. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Jimmy Lance.
They couldn't blame it on him that game though, right?
Hey, that's a fact.
They couldn't blame it on old Jimmy. Then.
I mean, shit. maybe that nigga back need to be up against the wall every week. No turnovers, not even a fumble, not even an accident. You feel me? An almost turnover, threw the ball up the field. I mean, granted, it was the Bears, so I'm gonna just take the win. I ain't hyping it.
Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, I ain't hyping it. I'm gonna take the win because
that was a crazy score.
It was almost 2 months since
that was a crazy score.
Since I fucking felt Victory Monday. So
is the bang bang back?
It never left. I told you that. I told you that.
Goddamn right.
I told you that.
You did not say shit like that. We don't even like that song. That's not the song no more. Now they win. You talking about some? It never left. Get the fuck
never
out
left,
of here.
gang.
What the fuck? Oh, that shit just threw me off. I'm like, motherfucking lights ain't even on. Yeah. I don't know why that just got caught in my attention, but yeah, that was an interesting game. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I was like, you know what? I'd rather take these motherfucking push-ups because, nigga, we gonna lose some subscribers and viewers and shit if this nigga really go ball. That shit over there. Like, damn, I thought them was some younger motherfuckers doing that shit. Like, bro, look like he got old. That nigga Ray stressing Keith out on that fucking podcast. Nigga done lost his fucking hair. I wouldn't have been ready for that. Oh, hell no. You know what? Let me take these 20 over seeing you bald, bro. Like, would you have been bald with no lineup? Like, just straight, like, cranium?
Oh, no,
bro?
I would have got the Paul Millsap.
Oh, my God,
That shit would
bro.
have been cool.
That shit is.
I just got a low-ass fade. You could see the little swirl in the middle of the top.
God, that shit ridiculous, bro. Niggas was like voluntarily getting that haircut in the 90s and shit. Like that nigga Jadakiss said his hairline and shit is straight. He just was going bald back then because that's what niggas did. Like out of nowhere. If you look back at that era, it was a lot of bald ass niggas.
Fuck no, I'm good.
Pac
fam.
was definitely bald. Pac was slapping nigga in the back of the head bald, nigga.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan was bald as shit.
R. Kelly.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
Never heard of him.
That nigga need to be up.
But he was bald and he wore a weird vest. Like that's what I remember.
That
And
nigga
glasses and like
had braids with a Sorrow mask on.
and a do rag at the same time, riding a camel with the throwback jersey on. This nigga, that should have been a warning sign to everybody involved. That's crazy. Fuck that nigga though. But on a more serious note, I do want to quickly, before we get into the Raiders thing, touch on the tragedy that happened. If y'all haven't heard, Henry Ruggs III unfortunately got into a DUI car accident that struck another driver. According to the prosecutors, you know what I'm saying, it's all alleged till it's in court, you know what I'm saying, he was driving 156 miles an hour on a residential street and made impact at 127. Lady passed away in her car, unfortunately. Prayers up to her family. You know, may she rest in peace. But the Raiders obviously cut Henry Ruggs upon, you know, the news dropping and all that shit. So, yeah, I just want to take the time to say it's obviously a tragedy for everybody. I know nobody's going to have too much sympathy for him, as they shouldn't. But I think that shit is a good wake-up call to everybody because most people, if not everybody, have been in a situation where they've driven drunk a far distance or even a close distance, and that shit really ain't cool. And it's just like we all need to be conscious that even though it hasn't happened, that's the worst end of it, right? Like, fuck crashing your car or doing something like that, taking a life or taking your own life, you feel me, over just making a responsible choice to, you feel me, have somebody pick you up.
You right, but in a sense, I do, you feel me, feel for blood because just because, you feel me, young, Black had his whole career in front of him. I mean, he still got it. I mean, you feel me? I looked up the same situation as that happened in the NFL. Dante Stallworth got a year, and this other dude for the Rams got 8 games. They both killed someone. I don't remember reading if their alcohol level was as high. I don't know if that's gonna play a factor in, you know, all the.
Yeah, unfortunately, it will because those were 2 different states in Nevada. Being that it has the gambling aspect, you know how prevalent drinking is. They're like no nonsense with a DUI, especially if there's a fatality.
Yeah, they said probation not even an option.
Yeah, I ain't gonna speak on that, but niggas tried to watch me and I wasn't under the influence, and they was ready to take it to Trinile, and nobody died or crashed. So fuck them niggas, by the way, except for one of y'all. Y'all cool, you my nigga. But
in a sense, the not feeling sorry for him is because, I mean, yeah, you drunk and you not in your right mind, you feel me, but you got all the resources to prevent that from happening. And I know you young, you 22, we done all been 22 before. We done all drink and drive, but I ain't never had millions of dollars, and I've never driven a car that drunk, like 1.61 or whatever it was.
Yeah, double the legal limit, put it that way.
Basically stumbling. Like, in a sense.
And again, he refused a blood test, allegedly. Again, it's all on the prosecutor, you feel me? He refused a blood test, so they couldn't do the shit for another 2 hours. I don't know if that would have made it higher or lower, but you had to be pretty hammered if your shit was still that high 2 hours after you even crashed. So, yeah, just let that shit be a lesson, yo. If you listening to this, watching this shit on YouTube, you feel me, is not worth it. Call that Uber. And by the way, parking your car somewhere, catching an Uber to go drink, then hopping back in your car after you get back from drinking is still just as fucking dumb. If you about to turn up, it's just simple. Just have somebody that's not about to drink or have another ride to get there. The shit really not worth it. It could just go way bad before it go way good. And you definitely don't want no DUI in Cali. Was that shit like 10 racks? Something crazy.
I stay away from those.
You feel me? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that shit.
But I think he'll be back, but you just got to see how that court shit play out.
Facts. I mean,
he automatically missing. If they saying how, it's obviously serious, but if they laws, you feel me? If they stick to them, how they saying whatever the situation is, you could already count basically 1.5 years to 2 years gone.
For sure. But his life is not over though.
Exactly. I was just finna say, it's still in his favor. He 22. So you come back at 24, 25, you still got time to get in your prime. So
however, I be football the last day. He just need to treat whatever demons he had, if he had any, you know what I mean? Or it could have just been one fatal mistake.
I was gonna say, just cause that shit happened, it ain't gotta be with no demons.
Yeah, but goddamn, nigga, that you gotta
think you 22 in Vegas, nigga driving the vet. You feel me?
Yeah, but there's
in the whip,
come on, man.
That was he probably was 156. He's showing out
on a residential. That's beyond showing out, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying to you is like, we both know.
I'm just saying I don't think that had nothing to do with demons. I think it was more so of
it's hard to say
him
because
popping in shit as a young nigga.
We'll never know, right, until we ask him. So what I'm saying
had to do with intellectual capacity.
For sure. And the fact that there was people around him, just like I know, because niggas in the league, you feel me, and niggas who have played in the league, they can have somebody come and pick them up at any time.
Oh, yeah, that's
throughout any situation.
That's why I said.
And they would have had somebody to come get his whip as well. There was a plethora of free options.
He took somebody's family
That's
member,
why
bro.
I said, in a sense, I can't feel bad for him because in his position, he got unlimited resources. The Uber is not gonna cost too much for somebody like him.
But again,
it's not. I'm
just saying that part because people don't even know that, right?
It's not even gonna cost.
You don't even have to call an Uber.
That's what I'm saying. You just call whatever number they got for them type of people out there, and nigga, the resource is unlimited for them. That's what I'm saying. And the fact that he didn't use at least one. Nigga, I done been drunk before, you feel me? And I done slept in my car for a couple of hours and then went home. Like, I ain't saying, you feel me, like, oh, I'm just the most responsible, but...
neither am I. Like I said,
know my
we all
drinking
have.
limit, nigga. If I'm walking to the car, nigga, and my eyes rolling to the back of the head, nigga, I'm not finna fucking drive, nigga, from Sac to Fairfield. Like, no.
Yeah, and I got a particular car that goes pretty fast, you know what I'm saying? I've never contemplated going 150 on a residential street. May or may not have hit triple digits before. You know what I'm saying? Never on a residential fucking street, though.
Yeah, that's what fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie, the residential.
Yeah.
I thought they was on the freeway at first, but nigga, you did that on a residential, bro. Like, that's why I say he was probably just popping this shit, bro. Young nigga in the 2021 vet, got millions, got a female with him.
But it's like it's ultimately on him. But you got people around you, bro. That's the worst part.
You do, but you know,
people around you should have never even let you get in that position. That's
a fact. We could sit here and say that.
A lot of niggas been 22 in the league and haven't done that.
That's a fact. We could sit here and say that, right? But you know, the nigga that's the head nigga in charge, you feel me, when they out in public, you might try to tell him something, you feel me, and it might go a certain way, and he push off. Probably, I ain't saying that's what Ruggs did. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I'm just saying, the head nigga in charge don't always listen.
I'm gonna tell you this.
That's all I know.
The money is never getting fucked off. Period.
Oh
If
yeah,
I
I
have
mean
to
in my
spend-
crew,
yeah,
for sure.
money's never getting fucked up.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like if my nigga, you feel me?
There's
we
no
out,
way.
Yeah.
I'm glad that everybody. I'm glad that he's okay. Obviously, not everybody, because there was a tragic victim. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he should have been in that car by himself because he refused everybody's help. Nobody should have gotten that bitch with him. You get what I'm saying? That would make somebody like, all right, if you don't even want to get in the car with me and you didn't already ask for my keys, fuck it, I'll listen. You know what I'm saying? Like if you willing to let me leave you here because it was his girl. So, just shit like that. And nigga, always, if you see somebody too fucked up and they leaving your shit, even if they like, I'm good. If you know better, bro, just do everything in your power to stop somebody.
I mean, that's a fact.
Nigga,
But then
I'd rather
again,
y'all have to yell at me and make me reimburse you for calling an Uber and the shit costs
I feel
$45, $50
I
other
feel
than letting
all
me get a
that.
DUI, nigga.
I feel all that, but I gotta play the other side. What if they did that and nigga, I'm Henry Ruggs, nigga, I'm pushing off on you niggas. Like you feel me? Some niggas don't listen, and like I get what you saying.
Take it there.
We ain't gonna let
You call a nigga mama?
Yeah, I'm saying
Right? You call a nigga
we
mama?
ain't gonna let it go.
Yeah.
Even if we getting on the nigga nerve, whoever it is at the time, you feel me?
Yes.
We ain't gonna let the nigga drive. But I'm
Yes.
just saying, maybe
There's
his
no
crew,
way I could leave your house that drunk.
Yeah, maybe
There's
his
no
crew
way,
was
bro.
like, oh man, you know how this nigga be tripping. I'm not saying that's what he did.
Yeah,
but
we'll never know, so I don't want to
Yeah.
speculate either, but prayers up to everybody involved, man.
Yeah, it's sad. It's an unfortunate situation.
crazy because your Raiders doing good on the field, but they just fucking up off the field.
I do want to say though, I think that's what Uncle Ruckus meant when he said they should have never gave you niggas money. He was talking about Rugg.
Like, oh, just like,
I'm just like,
yeah, like, yeah. I mean, I get it, but that's rough. That's rough. Coming into millions from having nothing. Some people is just gonna overindulge for sure. Like, and we've seen it in every field.
You couldn't even get the bag yet. So when you got released,
He got
like
some
like
money,
you said, for sure, you top 15 pick, for sure got some money. But I'm just talking about.
And he got a daughter. That's the most
couldn't get
troubling
his,
part.
He couldn't get his. You know how niggas get their rookie extension. You want to get that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I mean, he got cut, so when he come back, the first contract he get gonna be for peanuts. We can say that.
If he come back, bro, he gonna have to really do public like rehabbing.
I'm gonna keep it lit. It's gonna take some time.
But I mean, Ray Lewis killed the nigga and won the Super Bowl, and he did it intentionally, allegedly.
And that's you got a point there. And nigga, they treat dogs better than human. They let Vic back.
Yeah, but unfortunately, as people brought out and what kind of irritated me, the young lady's dog was also in the car. So, white people, they ain't playing with that shit. A human, oh, it's sad you died, but a fucking dog, stop the presses. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
they ain't playing with the animals.
that's where they draw the line.
Yeah. Don't. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that for off here.
Okay, but on a football note, the Raiders actually got another victory. Were you able to catch any of that game?
Who they play again?
Who they play again? Now
Broncos?
this nigga don't know the Raiders schedule. Now the niggas don't know the Raiders
Who they
schedule.
play?
Now they know the Raiders
I
schedule.
don't know.
Now you don't know the Raiders
Bruh,
schedule.
I was so fucking fired up off the Niners getting the win. Didn't give a fuck about the rest of. Oh, and the Cardinals lost.
It was
I
the
didn't give a-
It was the
I seen
Broncos.
that.
It was the
Oh
Broncos.
yeah.
It
Okay,
was
the Broncos. Yeah, that was a good game. I mean, it was a division game. They blew them out, but I guess Teddy Bridgewater had
Came
some
back
garbage
at the end.
touchdowns.
Yeah, came back at the end.
So I mean, it was a division game. They did their thing.
5-2. Are you believing in them to be a playoff team, or is it still too early? Halfway.
It's-
A little under halfway.
It's still too early. They was 6-2 last year, and fumbled the bag. I'm not even hating. I'm just giving a fun fact.
Yeah, I think Derek Carr playing better than I expected.
But that's like the Cardinals last year. They started 6-0. They were 5-0, fumbled the bag.
Cardinals was 5-0 last year.
Or 5-1. It was something crazy. They started off crazy.
Damn, I don't even. Yeah, it seems so far away at this point. But yeah, I'm not ready to call them a playoff team yet because they do always start off hot.
Wait,
and then
they
tail
are.
off.
I mean, well, as of now, but it's a lot of games left. But
Yeah, it's still too much time. Pat
they
Mahomes,
first place.
but Pat Mahomes could run off 6 wins easy. I'm not saying it's likely this year,
Them
but
niggas looking real mid, B.
they are. They
Them
are.
niggas
But
looking
as long
real
as
mid,
motherfucking
B.
Tyreek Hill
He looking real mid.
Is still
B.
alive, nigga, and Patrick Mahomes
There's something
still
going
alive?
on over there, B. It might, I don't know. Tyreek ain't looking like his head in the game.
The Chargers really the only threat, and they so hot and cold. They really
Yeah,
off and on.
Yeah. Herbert fucking off my dark horse. Well, he's a dark horse, so he's not fucking off my dark horse MVP.
Yeah. So while we on the subject of quarterbacks,
You want to talk about porn star Jimmy?
fuck no, we already did that.
You don't want to talk about Jared Goff?
Rough times for Jared. Rough times for Jared. This nigga
All
almost
I know,
died.
all I know is I turn on the TV and this nigga's getting clothesline, throwing the
Oh my
ball out
God,
of
bro.
bounds.
He be just so frustrated. Like, I have no time to throw the ball at all. And the one time I get some blocking, that shit breaking down in like 1 second.
I'm gonna keep it lit though. I'm not giving him a pass for throwing the ball away on 4th and 11. You would kill Jimmy G for doing that.
Yes, I would, but nigga,
Bruh, threw it to the second row of the
Keith.
stands.
Now let
bro.
me ask you this in the same breath: was there any option besides taking a sack? Was there any option? Look, he was rolling left after getting chased out the pocket. I don't understand how they get this much pressure on this nigga and they run half the game in shotgun. Like, that's fucking crazy. Listen, bro, Jared Goff got some good ass insurance. I'll tell y'all that. Don't trip. They still got a chance.
No,
Division ain't good. They got a chance. They got a chance to make some headway. They got a chance. Shout out to my boy Jared. Goddamn, bro. Yeah, we gotta get some niggas some wine or call Shaq. Get you an Icy Hot sponsorship. I know he gotta be mad at them niggas after every
That
game.
nigga be getting fucked up.
That shit is crazy. This is like David Carr when the Texans first started type bad. Like, they really be on this nigga. I have not seen him throw from a clean pocket until like the 4th quarter when the game out of reach. And they still be on that nigga. But no, I actually want to talk about a quarterback similar talent level, Aaron Rodgers.
Similar talent.
Very close. They've been to the Super Bowl same amount of times, bro.
He definitely lied though.
Okay, can we tell the people
for
first?
sure,
Okay.
but I just want to say,
just let me tell them first.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the reason why Keith said that is Aaron Rodgers has contracted COVID-19. Prayers up for that because, we don't care about that shit. But he has different protocols to follow because the NFL has protocols for vaccinated and unvaccinated players. And he did an interview. They asked Aaron Rodgers if he was vaccinated and, his thoughts on the vaccine. And he said, everybody got an opinion either way, but it's not for me to comment on because, the league already
Skip
said
the
rules.
part.
I'm going to get to the part if you
All right.
let me get there. But, the league has their rules in place, so my thoughts really don't matter. I'm going to just follow the rules. And they said, so are you vaccinated?
Wait,
and he said,
Go ahead.
yes, I'm immunized. So
He said, "Yeah, pause.
I'm immunized.
I'm immunized." Yes, he did say that.
That's exactly how they answer the
Immunized
question.
Is another word for motherfucking vaccine. He know what he was doing, bro.
I'm not saying that. Okay, so
He know what he was doing.
what I was gonna
bro.
ask you is, do you think that it was intention? Like, what are your
I
thoughts on
think
the
he know what he
situation?
was doing, bro. He know what he was doing, bro. Cause he
Is it his
Bruh,
fault?
'cause-
Let's also add the caveat that the public wasn't aware. It's not clear if the teammates was aware, but the Packers organization was aware, and they've been treating him like an unvaccinated player within their facility. But he's still been doing all the media availability and everything with the protections of a vaccinated player.
yeah, no mask.
Okay, so
I'm just saying.
Yeah, elaborate, nigga,
he's
elaborate.
So he's been playing a role of a vaccinated person that ain't been
Yes.
vaccinated. He lied. I was gonna come back in the group chat, but I want to wait till we was on air.
Yeah.
Cause you told me that it wasn't a lie when it was, and then, this nigga is just wild, bro. I guess he went like to the mountains to try to get some kind of voodoo vaccine, or some John Wick shit he tried to do, and thought the NFL was gonna prove it,
Oh shit.
and got denied.
Kyrie style.
No. Andrew Wiggins style.
Oh yeah, well, nigga, it's the same. They both did the same thing.
Did Kyrie put in a?
Yeah, he said he thought he was gonna get a medical exemption. That's why he was
Okay.
surprised.
Well, yeah, Kyrie and Wiggins, all three of them niggas dumb as hell for thinking that they was above the goddamn rule. And I'm not vaccinated, but nigga, I know if I want to go somewhere.
Scoot over a little bit.
Yeah, you do that. I know that if I want to go somewhere, nigga, that's fucking vaccinated, I mean, I'm gonna be mad that niggas is having a vaccinated event. Like, come on, like what the fuck? So, and I'm not gonna pull up and be like, yeah, I'm vaccinated and not be you feel me?
Should there be a penalty?
That's where I'm conflicted. I seen something that said he should be suspended for every game he played. I think that's kind of harsh.
That's anything. I would want to see him from the shoulders though if I was a media member. That'd be in the gym.
A teammate too.
You gotta assume that his teammates knew.
Man.
You kind of gotta.
If the organization knew, you have to assume that the teammates knew.
But
because then, if they didn't know, oh yeah, we gotta run. We gotta run from the shoulder.
But I mean, if they going off that interview, you feel me? He said, "Yeah,
immunized and vaccinated, not the same thing."
I'm saying okay, facts. But then he went off and said, "There's players on this team that's not vaccinated, and I'm not gonna judge them guys." Nigga, you are them guys.
Nigga, I'm not gonna judge you because I'm one of them guys.
Exactly.
Hello? Like, okay, so look, I think it was some bitch ass shit to do.
Like, nigga, help me.
I think it was some bitch ass shit to do. And I actually made that point. I'm like, I know that you're not, you know what I mean? But I know how you move around. So I've made whatever choice I make to still do this motherfucker, right? Because everybody know I got it, nigga. I can't wait to get the booster.
Right.
Nigga, bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna eat that shit like Mario.
But
don't take the choice away from me.
On some real shit, I wear my mask at least 95% of the time.
Yeah, but sure. I'm like, don't take the choice away from me. Like you said, if you would have came in here like, oh yeah, I got it, but didn't get it, it's like, nigga, like I would still do the shit either way. But how you not gonna give me the option of picking by finessing? But all I'm saying is, all he's gonna say is, I never said I got the vaccine. That's it. I never said it. I never want, you cannot put me on record saying that I ever got this shit.
Yeah, but then,
and look, hold up.
Yeah,
everybody that work here already knew what was up with me. Coaches and shit included. And guess what, bitch? I'm not coming back here next year anyway.
Oh, I think he should be suspended though because of the Halloween party.
Even though he missing a game already. What about?
That's because you missing a game because you caught the shit. So now you got to miss a game for nigga breaking the rules.
This is leading me to something else, Joe. I don't disagree with you, right? I don't know the amount of games that would be fair because he is missing a game or two because of COVID already, right? So,
as of now, he's not eligible to come back until the 13th.
So, do you remember when that point guard on the Brooklyn Nets took a week off in the middle of the season and went to a big-ass party in New York with no mask? You didn't feel that way.
I think I did call him dumb. That was dumb as fuck. Why you nigga, first of all, you're taking off, you're not sent home, you're not hurt. You took off and went to a party. I don't think I was with that shit.
With no mask.
That was a while back. I don't remember exactly the conversation we had, but I'm pretty sure.
But you definitely said he didn't deserve no suspension specifically. Specifically, that was a vivid argument.
Okay, but if I did, they didn't have all these protocols in place. But he still should have had a mask on. Or I'm saying he shouldn't be suspended because the shit wasn't.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Right.
At the time.
Now that all the protections are on here.
His dumb ass should have still had a mask on, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Aaron Rodgers won already. Okay, he didn't lie. He just...
I ain't saying I co-signed that, by the way. I'm just telling you.
He was beating around the bush. So, you feel me? That's already a red flag. You feel me? And then...
You cost the team, bruh.
Well,
they ain't lost yet. Maybe Jordan Love is that nigga.
Maybe he come pull a Cooper Rush or whatever nigga name is for Dallas Cowboys. But I'm just saying, like, it's just a track record, bruh. You didn't tell the truth. You fabricated the truth. Nigga, you was at a Halloween party. Nigga, you doing all these interviews like you vaccinated. Like, you feel me? It's like a trickling effect that you doing, bro. He's supposed to fly by himself.
Yeah.
So you feel me?
Halloween parties and shit.
So you already missing a game for being sick. That got nothing to do with his suspension. I ain't saying he need to miss 3 or 4 games, maybe a game or 2.
Yeah, I mean,
some
if anybody else did it, I have to feel like they would be on their ass way harder.
Nobody's above it, bro. Nobody's above it. And I ain't saying that because he a Packer, nigga. If Jimmy G would have did the same shit, I'd be saying, nigga, he dumb as hell. Why would you lie? Why would you do this shit?
Yeah, that wasn't cool though. That
Like-
wasn't cool. I don't think it's gonna affect their chemistry too much unless them niggas lose.
It's not.
I want to
mean,
see what happens if Jordan Love plays fucking incredible.
all them niggas fuck with A-Rod, but them niggas is in prime position to get the number 1 seed. That could fuck them up if he missed 2 or 3 games. And that's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but I definitely think he should get a suspension of at least 1 game. At least 1 game. Let this nigga miss a game check because you put hella like.
So, and that's my thing too. So he definitely got to miss a game check because, in this sense, in life you never want to go off the what ifs or ifs, but nigga, if this nigga would have got his whole team sick, they wouldn't have been able to play the Chiefs. That means nobody on the Chiefs get paid.
Yeah, fuck that.
You feel me? So like, it's bigger than just you.
Yeah, text me your location.
Yeah.
Take away my game.
He really
check,
thought he
nigga.
was John Wick though. So
He did look like John Wick with that fucking hair on the Halloween party that he wasn't supposed to have because he had COVID. That shit is wild. Then played a whole football game, potentially giving it to everybody who was. Man, that shit wild, bro. What about Odell versus the Browns? So he got kicked out of practice. Well, he got excused from practice yesterday. He was told not to even show up today, even though he was prepared to. And basically, his dad had reposted an 11-minute video showing Odell Beckham Jr. wide open on countless plays and just not getting the ball thrown to him, and reposting on social media, and was, active with fans, engaging and giving his opinion. And basically it's saying he just acts miserable around the team and shit, but he's not visibly complaining. Did not trade him by the trade deadline, but the coach allegedly, Stefanski told the team they're operating as if Odell's not on the team right now. What do you think ends up happening since the trade deadline over?
the Browns is fumbling this because I feel like Stefanski, whatever the nigga name is Baby and Baker. And I definitely watched that whole 11-minute video. And granted,
I'm sad to hear that.
Odell do be.
Joe, 2 minutes for me. Yeah.
Odell do be. He got a couple drops, but nigga, you don't throw me the ball for 3 quarters and throw me the ball, nigga, in the middle of the field with 2 niggas finna kill me. What you think gonna happen?
Yeah, but if you throw it in that radius, Jerry would have caught it. That's what you grew up on. And even though I wasn't a fan of the team, that's what I grew up on. Jerry, TL, they catching that.
Yeah, but
Jerry was
bruh,
catching
the
that bitch
niggas-
from Jeff Garcia.
Bro, the niggas Baker
Yeah,
be
Moss too. He catching
Baker
that.
be staring this nigga
Unless he
down,
didn't feel
bro,
like
wide
playing.
open, but would throw it with a safety bearing down on him. Like,
He knew how drunk Baker was when he got there. He was catching passes from Eli. I ain't saying Baker Manning. I ain't saying Baker is Eli.
I
but
damn near rather be catching passes from Eli.
Eli.
But he gets the ball to Jarvis Landry and all them other niggas though.
So, do you think it's intentional, or is it just
I
not a
don't
good
think
fit?
I don't think it's intentional, but I do think the Browns is Baby and Baker by putting Odell to the side like that. And his dad a grown ass man. He can repost whatever the fuck he
Yeah,
want to
what the
repost
fuck?
on his social media. But in the business world, it looks like, oh, this what they be talking about at home.
Right.
So and Odell ain't came out and said nothing
So,
yet.
what do you say to people who say they're a better team without him? They made the playoffs last year. First time in decades since LeBron had a hairline. Shout out King
in a
James.
sense,
I hate that you went to the Lakers.
in
my
a
nigga. I really
sense,
No LeBron slander.
do. I know. I fuck with LeBron, but I really hate.
in
you
a
went to the
sense,
Lakers,
they
bro.
right.
Fuck.
You gotta say they better because they win games, but that's not Odell's fault though, because either the nigga not throwing it to him or he's forcing it to him.
What I don't understand, bro, is how the fuck you don't trade him by the trade deadline, but you excuse him from practice. You'd really, really waive the nigga instead of getting something for it, even a draft pick, the potential of something. Like,
They
what
dumb as
the
hell because I think
fuck?
they last in their division, so I think all the AFC teams are trying to get him. But if they release him, nigga, he could pick a team he wants to go to. So yes, y'all should have got some picks.
Where do you see him going? Because it's clear this is going down the divorce route for sure.
That nigga got about 10 teams he could go to: Steelers, Patriots.
What do you think is most likely? I'm saying your personal prediction, because I got some thoughts.
Personal, I'm gonna give you 4: Chiefs,
No, I don't think he's living in
Steelers.
Missouri. I don't think he after living in Cleveland for 2 years. I don't see him moving to Missouri.
Chiefs, Steelers,
No Pittsburgh.
Chargers.
Possible.
Raiders.
Raiders is they like my fifth, 16, but they in there though.
I
Like,
could
as a-
see them
as a,
trying
as
to
a realistic team
because of the rug situation is the only reason why I think that could happen.
I got us in there, but like as like a bottom 10 team getting it. Like you feel me? We don't make splash decision like that, but I just feel like nigga one Shanahan stubborn and like you said the rug shit that's perfect. Steelers, Juju got hurt. Chargers, you could use a third receiver. You see how that panned out with AB over there with the Bucks.
Exactly.
I wanted to say the Bengals, but they got 3 young niggas.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
don't really want to. Yeah, you don't really want to do that. I mean, if the Cowboys come up off of Michael Gallup, he could go there, but they didn't come up off of him at the trade deadline, so they're gonna cut him to pick up a free agent. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I got two dark horses. I think Niners is a real dark horse. Niners and Raiders both real dark horse. Just because the Raiders I can see them because of the reg shit, like I said. Niners because I think Kyle's just in on any good player, nigga. But I think he'll go to Miami since they didn't get Deshaun Watson and they'll have some shit to play with. You know what I mean? I could see him going to Miami. They'll make whatever concessions they had to get him there to get Tua a weapon. And I think he would go there over Cleveland. You feel me? Because it ain't that much fucking difference. And at least he would get the rock. And we all know where he going, though, right? You don't want me to say it, but you know where this nigga's going.
What, Rams?
Yeah. We know it. You know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. That's why when you say the Chargers, like, nah. You know where he's going, bro.
Yeah.
And they just got rid of Deshaun Jackson.
I don't think he would go to the Dolphins though. They not. Tua need another year, bro.
I think that he's ready to get the fuck up out of there.
Oh, yeah,
And if
he-
he could go to Miami in the short term,
Oh, you talking about Odell?
yeah.
Yeah. Tua's ready to get the fuck up out of there though. He ain't feeling the love. And that's
Yeah.
fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but even the Bills would be Maney for Odell.
Bills, yeah.
The Bills would be Maney. Like him, that Diggs, whew, that would be cold. But I think I could really see him going to the Rams, bro. I really think he is. But I don't think he in the wrong. Like you said, it's a combination of them, Baby and Baker, and then you know what I mean? That's how they always paint the receivers, you know what I mean? That they the problem.
Divas.
Maybe they could just thrive somewhere else.
They divas.
Hopkins is doing fine with the Cardinals. And he was doing great with the Texans. So obviously he wasn't the problem. You know, and Randy Moss didn't stop playing good football after he left the Vikings. You feel me? Like,
He did on the Raiders.
Well, yeah, he just literally said he didn't feel like playing. Literally said, no, I'm
Nigga
straight.
Nelly made a bar about that shit.
Yeah, I play when I want to. I remember that. Nelly was that nigga, bro. Man, I'm going to go get a Band-Aid, put on my eye after this. Speaking of the
You should have
Rams,
been here for Halloween.
you would have been Murphy Lee. No
maybe,
dreads.
Maybe.
You should have just wore a motherfucking Clippers jersey and win his Bledsoe like I told your ass.
You
But,
should have wore a Bulls jersey and with his Kobe White. Like I told
Never.
your ass. You already got the chains on.
But does Kobe White wear a chain? Shout out to Max is nice saying LA ain't the same. You gotta keep that stick, brother. This nigga Von Miller traded from the Broncos to the Rams for only a second and a third round pick next season. You think he washed, or is that gonna make an impact in the NFC West and the NFL as a whole?
I don't think he washed, but I just. I mean, I can't say he ain't the same Von Miller because he ain't played with Aaron Donald yet.
Right.
So I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt
And
until
Dominican
Sean.
Sue was still looking nice.
Yeah, I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise. So I think that's a nice pickup.
Yeah, if they still had Jared
But-
Goff right now, whoo,
They would be fourth. They would be the fourth team in the NFC
boy,
West.
if they still had Jared Goff, the niggas would be. But Stafford doing his thing though.
Nigga, Jared Goff can't even stand in the same vicinity as Matt Stafford.
Oh, he can. He can.
No.
He can. He just need opportunity, time, weapons. Matt Stafford wouldn't have won the game with this Lions.
Nigga,
Nigga,
you crazy.
nigga, Steve Young wouldn't have won the game with these.
You
Shout out to
crazy.
Steve Young. I really fucked with that nigga
That's
when
what
I was
Jimmy
young.
G was looking like last Sunday.
Now you getting ridiculous. Now you got
Jimmy
to take
Young.
the hat off. Now I don't even want to talk about this shit no more. Derrick Henry out between 6 to 10 weeks. Shout out to my fantasy team. Hope you get
Man,
well
one of
soon.
mine too. Fuck, I got his backup though.
I hope he don't come back this season completely. Fuck the fantasy shit though. I hope he don't come back because everybody who had that injury that came back too soon, re-fucked they shit up. From Kevin Durant on down. Don't do it. just heal, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's the Titans' fault, bro. They get that nigga the ball 50 times a game.
But he gets 7 fucking yards every play.
He do, but you got to think about longevity, bro.
Them niggas think about tugs.
Running backs fucking lifetime in the NFL ain't long anyway.
Yeah, I hope he.
But that's his first
real
major injury.
Yeah, for sure.
He just had little nicks and shit here and there.
I just don't want him to come back too fast. Fuck that, bro. Long term.
I mean, if they go to the bowl, niggas coming back.
Oh yeah, they ain't going to the bowl without him though. That's
No, we'll see. They beating the Chiefs for sure though.
Okay. I think
Bruh,
that's
them
our
niggas
bet.
is mid.
I think that's our bet because I don't want to play with the Cardinals with Kyler Murray on one foot. I think that's our bet. I think I'll take the Chiefs.
Nigga, I don't want the Packers.
No, I thought. Oh no, the Chiefs play the Packers. Who the Titans play?
I don't know.
Oh, I might take the opposite of that.
Nah, nigga, take Murray, nigga. I tried to give you Murray last time and
No.
you didn't take it.
No, he on one foot. I'm not fucking with that. Jameis tore his ACL. He's done.
Damn.
They put Trevor Siemian in the game because your boy Taysom Hill's on concussion protocol. Do you go out and get another quarterback?
Yeah, they got the Rams.
Oh no, you already know who I'm rolling with. Cooper Kupp, best receiver in the league
He's definitely the best wide receiver I've ever seen.
of all time. GOAT wide receiver. Sorry, Ed McCaffrey and
Damn, the Lions
Wes
got a bye
Welker.
week. I was gonna
Yeah.
give you a 7-point spread.
No, I'm not, nigga. We're not in Vegas, nigga. This is California. Sports betting ain't even legal. God damn. I'm not fucking with that. But are they done without Jameis? What's up? Do you go get a quarterback or do you roll with one of them?
You go get Cam.
Killer Cam. They said that's not happening though.
Neither is Taysom Hill. That's a fullback throwing the football, and Trevor Siemian is Trevor Siemian.
And they still pulled out a win.
They did.
That was crazy.
They did.
That
I
was
mean,
crazy.
but you know, sometimes it happen like that. Nigga come off the bench, throw a couple touchdowns.
Right.
But now nigga got full weeks to game plan for you. The good thing about it is they 5-2, so he got a little bit of room for error, but he don't got much.
Right.
Which whoever that quarterback is, Taysom got a concussion. Nigga, they got one quarterback.
He's cleared for. He's supposed.
Oh, he
to
got
be
cleared?
He's supposed to be
Okay.
clear soon. Let's switch it over. I want to ask if y'all caught the Jaron Ennis fight, but
Oh,
I hit niggas like, yo, I want to tell y'all the fight about to come on, blah blah. First round fucking KO, and this is supposed to be his biggest step up in competition. You peep that shit?
yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but there ain't even no good bets this week unless you
That boy-
Bengals and Browns.
He didn't belong in the ring with him.
Yeah, but that was supposed to be a step up. You didn't see the knockout?
Nah, I wait. When you told me it was coming on, nigga, I went downstairs to go turn it on, and you said never mind, nigga, it was over.
Yeah.
They need to just. I'm gonna say this. They need to just go ahead and throw him one of the elites. He's gonna dust him off, guaranteed.
He gonna be a mandatory for one of them soon. Gotta be, because if I'm not mistaken, Virgil is a mandatory for either one of Spence belts or one of Crawford's belts. And I know Ennis ain't too far behind in one of them rankings.
Well, see, this is the thing. Like, I know Spence been talking back and forth with him, talking mess, just joking, competitively. But I think by the time he gets to where he needs to be for the elite arena at the welterweight division, Spence and Crawford's gonna be at 154 or
yeah.
higher. But we'll see.
He looked impressive though. He knocked that motherfucker smooth out. They stopped it after the second knockdown.
If him and Crawford were to fight, I put my money on Ennis.
Why so?
Because the efficiency of his boxing on the come up. Like I've seen Crawford dust a lot of people off. You know what I'm saying? But like
Dust yourself off.
I notice as the competition gets harder, you know, as you get towards those, you know, those top fights, you start noticing like, okay, your KO ratio lower and all that. You know what I mean? You starting to fight some worthy opponents. I feel like Ennis, I ain't seen nothing change. He's still just dusting people off.
Yeah, nah, every time he quote unquote step up in competition, he still be getting niggas out the paint.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with him. But you know, until you see it, you never know. It's kinda like with Tank, like it's always some shit to where you kind of just don't get to see him face the most elite of elite. You cannot help an injury replacement. It's nothing you can do if somebody gets hurt. And that's unfortunately happened to this nigga like 3 different times every time he was supposed to step up. You can't help if Teofimo Lopez ain't fought in over a year.
Yeah.
And is hung up with a mandatory. You can't help that Ryan Garcia pulled out of his last 2 fights.
Yeah, you know what? But I do got a question. Why did Rolly pull out? Was that necessary? Or did he have to?
I didn't really get into it last week, but he's been accused of sexual assault from over 6 women.
Yeah, we ain't fucking with blood.
Wow.
Yeah, all in Las Vegas, all with similar MOs, and one of them was like a former girlfriend. So all the facts ain't out, you know what I mean? But it's not looking good. But Showtime, nor Tank, or Mayweather Promotions wanted to have their name connected to something like that.
Oh, okay.
So until he gets that cleared away, he's
Why is this
on the show.
nigga Melo the best player on the Lakers?
I have an answer for that, but you know, niggas already think I'm hating. But we'll get there.
I don't want to give my answer because niggas say it's fandom.
It is a little bit, but facts are facts as well. But while we on the boxing shit, Canelo Alvarez
Oh yeah.
versus Caleb Plant.
Plant. That's gonna be
A
lit.
white man who gets lineups
look
like
like
Joe. Yeah, he do. Yeah, you
for
kind of look
sure.
like Caleb Plant for sure. You
Y'all
just
got
got
the
longer
same
hair.
taper.
Yeah. Joe just keep his shit a little longer. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Predictions.
Caleb.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. This Canelo gonna
No black person. So Keith, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Canelo gonna win. It ain't gonna be no. It ain't gonna be no easy. But I got him by decision though.
You dead at this or split?
Split.
Okay.
Who?
He said he got Canelo by split.
I got Canelo by stoppage. Plant gonna have his face planted.
Canelo did say he taking this shit personal. He don't normally take fights personal, but you know niggas gotta sell the fight, man. It's just work to him.
Yeah, you
But
see.
why you say stoppage and what, like late stoppage, early stoppage? What you mean?
Early to midway through the fight stoppage. I feel like he's just fighting a bigger Paulie Malignaggi. That's all he's fighting. I feel like he's gonna.
He has problems. You know, we've seen him have problems, I should say, with like more slick fighters that move around. And Plant do move around, but I think that'll be a challenge, but not a detriment. You feel me? And Plant tends to fade like in the later rounds consistently from the few fights that I have saw.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be one of the key reasons of his demise is if he starts fading, because you can't be fading against Canelo. If you gonna rely on your movement, you're gonna be moving for 12 rounds.
Yeah, I got him by, not that Canelo's ever going to lose a decision ever again in his career, but you know what I'm saying? Like, after that one judge scored him winning the fight against Mayweather, I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. But I got him by unanimous decision. I don't think that he's going to stop Plant, and I think that Plant is going to earn his respect. I think he's going to clearly win, but I think Plant is definitely going to take some rounds, and you know, he gonna be the nigga that lost to Canelo that still got a shot to be decent at 168.
Yeah, and I just feel like the fighters that been put up against Canelo, they're not conditioned, bro. Like Canelo, like they're not conditioned to take the punishment he's about to dish out. I don't think he can take it. Not too many people can take it.
Man, Billy Joe still ain't came outside. That man still ain't came outside. Hey, all right, like you got money on it?
No.
I got 6.
Knockout?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas crazy. We gonna see though. What about, you know, getting to a white man sport? Usman versus Covington. You remember last time your boy Usman broke this nigga jaw? MAGA boy.
You know who I'm rocking with.
Yeah. You got another knockout or is it gonna be a closer match?
It's a nigga that did this.
Okay.
You know, he might die this time.
Another knockout?
Yes.
Hey, it was actually a good fight, you know.
Until it wasn't.
That
Yeah,
nigga
it was
jaw
a
got
good
broke
fight.
early. That shit was ugly. That nigga.
But he was tagging Usman though. Like he was. Didn't he drop Usman too?
He was.
Didn't he
but
drop Usman?
I don't remember if he dropped him,
He
but if he
dropped him.
did, I put it out of my mind anyway. I ain't gonna lie. Way too close to February, Usman. You better beat this motherfucker up. I'm
Yeah.
not playing. You
gotta
can't
beat-
lose.
You gotta beat
The
him.
world is on your
You
back.
gotta beat him up.
Wilder already lost to Fury.
All the old shit he was talking.
For real. But
Yeah.
I don't know if, I mean, he did fight him kind of close until the drop, though. But I'm rocking with Usman all the way.
I know that nigga better protect that chin this time.
Yeah. If he break the other side of his face, that shit would be hilarious. I really hope that happens.
I'm just worried about this dude who's coming up in the rankings at 170. He from overseas, man. I think he's a threat to all of them. Even I just found out about him today.
My nigga Usman is my nigga, though. He really be going crazy. But, yo boys, bruh. No, talk to me about this Melo shit, because I do want to kick about the association. Talk to me about this
What,
Melo
6
shit.
man of the year?
He's the best on the Lakers?
If you asking me,
No fandom involved? What makes you say he's the best on the Lakers? He's definitely hitting shots. Melo is knocking
I ain't
shit
gonna lie,
down.
it might be 100% fandom.
Yeah, it is. 1,000%. You're 1,000% fandom. Hey, what's y'all record?
Not no y'all, nigga. Melo going crazy. He
What's
averaged
y'all-
17.
Okay, what's
He's
y'all
shooting
record?
damn near 50% from three.
Joe.
What?
Hey, how much is he averaging? 17, right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I told you Jordan Poole was balling this year and going crazy, and he averages 16.6. You said that's nothing special and not a big deal.
That's not what I said. It was.
That's
Wait,
exactly what
Joe,
you said,
no,
nigga.
No,
Yeah,
no.
what
Joe,
are you talking about?
Joe,
This nigga
Joe,
is crazy.
It was game 2, and this nigga
oh
said.
my God,
did
I've
y'all-
been saying this since last year.
Joe, it was game 2. This nigga said, did
Oh
y'all
my
see
God,
pool
boy.
game 1? Oh, it's a pool
my
party.
God,
I
boy.
said, damn, already? That's all I said.
I don't say that every time you make a few shots in the first
No,
quarter
that's a
and shit.
fact, but I'm just talking about this.
Then what are you talking about,
and
man?
Pool starts. Melo's off the bench.
Keys, you said his numbers don't mean shit. They're not impressive.
never said
then you
that.
just
I
said.
never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
Yes, the fuck
No,
you
I
did.
didn't.
What you think about that 30-piece the other day?
He was hooping. I
That's the
get
fuck
credit
I
when
thought.
due.
But nah,
what
Melo-
you think about Melo 29 piece the other
Melo
day?
is hooping. I was just curious about their record. I was really asking.
Oh, I really don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know they probably a little over 500.
He gonna
but
have to hoop because LeBron hurt. Anthony Davis fall every game.
Yeah.
Just fall.
I don't care as long as
Just Alicia Keys'
pass
first
Melo the
single.
ball and get the fuck out the way. LeBron shooting
we
too
gonna
many
s-
threes anyway.
We gonna see how that shit work.
It's working great right
We
now.
gonna see how that shit work. What you think about the Warriors, buddy?
Y'all doing
Cause
cool.
I don't know if y'all heard. You see how I came. You see how I'm coming, right? You know why I did that, right? You seen the press release? That's why you ain't excited, bruh.
All right.
James is back.
He's not the.
Clear for practice. It's lit. He gonna do a little stint in the G League, but you know he might fuck around and be back before Clay. Hey, James Wiseman, nigga.
Oh, he's back.
I'm gonna keep it lit. He gonna have to play his role. He ain't taking my nigga Dreadhead Looney minutes.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
is you talking
he
about?
definitely taking Looney minutes.
No.
Looney is barely a starter right now.
I've been forgetting to give my nigga a shout out since the
Yeah.
season started. Shout
Yeah.
out to my nigga Dreadhead Looney.
yeah.
Keep your minutes. Don't let them
Yeah.
niggas punk you
Bro,
about your
Looney
spot.
plays the first quarter and the third quarter, and that's
He
it.
need to finish the game, bro.
Yeah.
Looney
no,
is
nigga
goated.
trying to say I ain't speaking on Looney right now. I'm in a good mood. You trying to distract from this Wiseman shit I got going on?
Nah.
Shout out to my
I
nigga
just
Wise.
I just
bruh.
respect Dreadhead.
My nigga
Looney.
Wise is, you feel me, in the game, bro.
Get your
We
Looney
fuck-
Hey,
jersey.
can I just
and what's up?
can I just say I wish Curry would stop trying to break the turnover record.
This nigga said this shit so subtle. Nah, them niggas, hey, they do be having hella turnovers. Draymond averaging almost 10 points, a little short of a triple-double. I think if he gets to somewhere to 11-12 range, that'd be real,
Give me
real
12.
good for
That's
him.
all I'm asking for.
You bumped it up from 10, but we've been over this.
Give me 12.
Hey, I like our chances, bro. Kaminga and Moody playing good in the G League. You know what I'm saying? Developing their game. Steph is at an MVP level. You know what I'm saying? Currently 1 or 2 in scoring through the first, few games.
Nah, he's 6.
He's averaging
27.
fourth of a point. No, it's 28 point something. It's a fourth of a point less than
I
Paul
just
George.
looked at it before I walked in here.
Okay, I doubt it, but it's all good. Anyway, MVP numbers, you feel me? So that's gonna continue. And like I said, the Clay Hive about to be activated. I know you seen him warming up, full uniform, nigga. It's back. Nigga was catching alley-oops and shit. But Clay, when you get back, I already told you, no more dunking, bro. We gotta, you feel me? Bad shit happen when niggas try to bang out. But we coming for blood. But last but not least, nigga, what you think about the Celtics shit? Because I know you seen your boy Marcus Smart.
That's my don't press in.
Oh, yeah. Basically call out Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum saying that they don't pass the ball.
I got another one, so we could talk about it.
All right, yeah. But do you think it's out of pocket to handle that publicly? Or was he just getting his shit off his chest?
Nah,
'cause talking to him
Marcus
didn't
Smart
work?
a hoe. That nigga went on.
Would you say that to his face?
Yes, that nigga went on wax and said.
Just checking.
That nigga
It's
said.
not me, Marcus.
Bro, the nigga said they don't want to pass the ball. They gonna learn. Teams game plan. Now this is the common sense part. Yes, obviously teams is gonna game plan for Jaylen Brown and fucking Jason Tatum.
Exactly.
They're
And this
the-
Canner is not exactly
They're the
drawing
two
double
best
teams.
players on the team. Like,
Yes, nobody's guarding trouble.
Marcus Smart, you average 7 points a game, bro. Like nobody's game planning for you. So the nigga, where he fucked me up at was when he said they don't want to pass the ball, they gonna learn. But we love their progress. Which is it?
I just like.
And you don't go on wax and say that. He could have walked right in the locker room and said, hey, you two bitch ass niggas need to pass the ball.
Right.
Nigga, we brothers, nigga, whatever need to be said. But nigga, y'all see they doubling y'all, kick the rock.
My biggest shit with that is I agree with you, but it's like, bro, let the coach do that.
Yeah.
Now you looking like the coach don't got control of the situation. Like these niggas is doing something outside of what he done already told them to do. This is his first year. Well, he don't need that kind of attention and that kind of heat on this motherfucker. What are you doing? The fuck are you doing? And Marcus Smart had a horrible game. He had 0 assists.
And that's what he's supposed to be.
So what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Y'all didn't
Well,
they didn't have a defensive rebound in the fourth quarter.
The other thing that fucked me up was when he said they not creating plays for others.
Again, a shot at the coach.
You are a grown-ass professional. Jason Tatum is not responsible for getting a shot for you. It's a plus that he can do that, but that's not his responsibility.
The fuck out of here.
Nigga, you need to go get your own shot. Nigga, or run through the
Play
offense
some defense,
or whatever.
get some shit going in transition, but don't throw your niggas out the dry like that. I ain't fuck with that. What was your other don't press in?
My other don't press in was from your other favorite team, the Phoenix Suns.
Never
They
fucked with
owner.
the Suns in my life.
This nigga Robert Sarver.
Oh yeah, we
This
gonna dive
nigga-
into that next week. That's crazy.
This nigga entered the coach's locker room to Earl
Allegedly,
Watson.
they can't sue us.
To Earl Watson, nigga who was black and Mexican.
Shout out to Earl, Viva Earl.
This nigga says, you know, why does Draymond Green get to run up and down the court and say nigga? Sarver, who is white, allegedly kept repeating the N-word several times in a row. Watson tells him you can't say that. Sarver goes, why? Draymond Green runs up and down the court and says nigger all day and all night up and down the court. He goes, you can't fucking say that, and walks out. Bro, it's a whole lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
bro.
Sarver got some gang shit going on. I thought you was going to, there's another one that's floating around when they were like, you know, because you know Steve Kerr worked over there for a cool minute, right? But I guess when they were transitioning, they were trying to get, you know, appeal more with the players that they got after they got Nash over there and Amari was obviously over there. He gonna tell them like they need to hire a black coach. You know, you hear that like that's a good thing, but the way he phrased it allegedly was, yeah, them niggas need some niggas coaching them. Like, bro, you what the fuck? Like, them niggas need some niggas. Like, how you gonna say that? That shit, he was letting that shit flow too comfortably. You can't even blame Eminem. That shit just on his spirit. But we gonna see if he beat the Chargers or if they gonna Donald Sterling this nigga. But over 70 people with complaints. That's more than Deshaun Watson. My other one, I had CD Lamb. This nigga got fined 5 of the first 6 games. He got fined 5 of the first 6 games for not tucking in his jersey. Should he do it again, he's gonna lose a grand total of $46,000. I know you niggas is rich, but this is real avoidable, bro. Just tuck this shit in, man. It's not that hard. And then I had Karl Anthony Towns. He liked a tweet on Twitter that said #FreeCat.
Nah, he tweaking, B.
And then he gonna say he got hacked. Like a nigga hacked into his Twitter to like one tweet, then got right out of it and he regained control of it.
Is it free what?
Free cat. As in, get this nigga off the Timberwolves. Yeah, I wasn't fucking with that. Who's your athlete of the week?
I got porn star Jimmy.
Yeah.
That dry ass, yeah, he didn't do shit.
Went on the road, no turnovers, snapped the losing streak. Come on, it's only right. This
He
shit
starting next week?
This shit been waiting to happen. Yeah, he started next week.
Okay.
I still think Lance needs 10 to 15 plays if he's not gonna start, but that's just me personally. Situational 3rd and 5, goal line. Maybe even a deep pass.
That messes up Jimmy's flow. Stupid fucking play. Play one quarterback. Move on.
No, but yeah,
Move on.
porn star Jimbo. Gotta give it to him. With all the hate y'all be giving my guy.
Y'all be giving him. Okay.
For
I had
sure.
Kobe. RIP to the one of the GOATs.
He got his family got the
yeah, better than Jordan. So he invested $6 million in 2014 with Body Armor. and they just sold to Coca-Cola, so his $6 million investment turned into a smooth $400 million. Shout out to the Clay Hive. Clay invested in that as well as a few other people, not quite as important, but yeah, I definitely had to get Kobe for that. Set his family up for life. He done made more off that play than he did in basketball earnings. Add that to his Nike bread, like, yeah, that's how you want to set your family up for real. What was your quote of the week?
I got Bummer Green.
What? Put respect on a 3-time champion, former defensive player, multiple-time All-Star.
Bummer Green.
Draymond!
Bummer Green. But
Nigga, that's what we talking about. He just didn't want to put, you know what I mean?
he said, "Isn't it lovely watching basketball now without all that flopping and shit?"
Yeah, it is. A lot of niggas not taking it well. A lot of niggas is playing. A lot of
A
niggas
lot
playing
of
bad.
niggas' points is cut in half
Yeah.
because they can't get to the free throw line. And
I don't hear no Luka MVP noise. It's quiet for Harden. Trae Young ain't been dominating.
Niggas laughed
Steph's
at
still averaging 28.
niggas laughed at Tyler Hero for saying he on the same level and
I
he
was one of
averaging
them.
the same stats.
I was one of
and
them.
Come off the bench.
I was one of them. But I want to contradict myself and say it's early. When it comes to him, everybody else, everything is fully on.
That's crazy. You are a real hater.
Nigga ain't my hero. I don't even listen to Jack Harlow like that. No, I'm playing. Jack Harlow got some slaps. He got a song with fucking Static Major. I'm really feeling right now. It ain't better than Highlights though. Longlivvibe.com. My quote of the week was this nigga Dame. He, you know, I know you seen he played in Philly this week. You know what I'm saying? He had the free throw line, and they chatting. We won Dame, right? So they asked him about after the game. This nigga says, you know, I mean, it's a city of brotherly love. So they just showed a brother some love. Like, that shit had me cracking up. But like, that had Ben Simmons had to be sitting there sick. Like, they really cheering this nigga name at the free throw line. Like, fuck y'all. I really don't fuck with y'all.
Jamal Lillard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I had Steve Kerr, and he was speaking on Steph, and he said, he's the most joyful basketball player I've ever been around. Steph makes all of us feel good about ourselves, about life, about the team. And I hope that doesn't sound corny, but it's just true.
It did. It definitely sounded corny.
Hey.
But hey, barring anything, the Browns are about to release Odell. I don't know why they picked Friday out of all
Slow
days.
news day. Slow news day.
Yeah, they waiting to agree because they're not trying to. Of course, they're not trying to pay him the $8 million, so they're trying to get him to take a pay cut. But obviously, that's not gonna work.
No, as expensive as his haircuts is, he ain't definitely ain't taking a pay cut. That's for sure.
Because if he ain't claimed on waivers, they gotta pay the $8 million.
Oh yeah, Rams here.
Why would somebody claim him on waivers when they get him for the cheap?
Exactly. Rams here he come.
Them niggas really don't got a salary cap.
Rams here he come.
That's cheating, bro.
So Cardinals Niners it is, huh?
Yep, Niners win 27-17. 27. Yep, 27-17.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, you going Cardinals?
I mean, there's nothing else to bet on. We already been through that.
Go
I don't want to
ahead.
take Kyler
You
on
and
one
Kyler the
foot.
same height. You kind of look like him. Grow your hair out.
Ah, dog, Kyler.
Yeah, it sounds
In a
good.
race.
It sounds good.
In a race. Pacquiao will fuck you up, though. That's the difference.
Nah.
We'll see, nigga. It's your boy, Ray
It's
Guevara.
your boy Keith.
It's a Take and Bake podcast, some of the highest takes on the net. Yeah.